Hi, my name is Jake Wild. Thanks so much for joining me today and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking Turning Red and why the film bros are so heated. Turning Red is the latest Disney Pixar film about a tween named May whose family has a generational curse where when they hit puberty, they turn into giant red pandas. She sets out on a journey to find herself, accompanied by a real cast of characters.
Abby, hit me.
Of course, a symbolism for that stage of growth where people start getting periods. You know, they start smelling a little different. There's hair coming out of places. All of that. Okay? But it's about breaking stigmas. It's about dissecting family traumas that have stuck around for years. And May is not having it. The film bros are mad because it's not relatable. Bitch, it's not supposed to be relatable to you. We can all remember a time when we were awkward, we had weird obsessions, and we had uncontrollable crushes on boys. I mean, I was always on the lookout, always on the lookout. As if a movie is bad if you can't relate to it. Let's be honest, most movies we can't fully relate to. That's why they're movies. But there may be a small part in a movie that touches us in a way that nothing else can. Now, these problems pop up with every Disney movie at this point, apparently. It popped up with Raya, it popped up with Luca. Now, Raya's another story for another day. Let's not get into that. Apparently, there's always secret messaging or subliminal messaging in every single piece of entertainment that we consume. And Disney is out to get the children, Now, while I believe that there is messaging in entertainment, who says it's all harmful? Okay, because this is a story about a little girl who's trying to find herself, and I think that's something that we can all relate to. This movie made me feel so many things. Happiness, sadness, anger, cringe, love for family and friends, and love for myself, because I'm a bad bitch, and I better not forget it. And you're a bad bitch, and you better not forget it. Another thing the film bros had a problem with is they didn't like that May was rebellious. They think it'll encourage other kids to be rebellious. Good! We should have more rebellious people in the world. Rebels ask questions. They have endless curiosity, and they don't take everything at face value. They're not afraid to stand out from the crowd, even when it's not the most favorable conditions. If I were in May's shoes, I would have done the same thing. I would have said, why is everyone saying that being a panda is a curse when it could equally be a blessing? It's difficult because as we go through life, we learn about things that just are. Things that just be, traditions that have always been done. Sometimes we need to stop and think, maybe we don't need to do that anymore. A better question, why are we doing that? And why did we start doing that in the first place? That's just the way it is. That's just the way things are. We can't control it. It's tradition. It's tradition. That's not a good excuse. Some people need to be asking questions. I mean, if you look at cinema itself, it's gone through so many phases. It's gone through so many changes. And that's because people took a step back and said, yeah, maybe we don't need to do that anymore. There are jokes that cross the line. There are homophobic, racist, xenophobic, sexist comments, jokes that were funny 20 years ago that don't necessarily roll with the crowd now. Okay, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie, the next 20 seconds are going to talk about something that happens in the movie, so just skip to the next chapter, you'll be fine. Alright, bye. Okay, now that they're gone, I think May made the harder decision by keeping her powers, because then she'd have to learn how to control her emotions. All the generations before hers have said, girl, this is too much. It's too extra. I can't handle this. And May said, you know what? I may be young, but what if we looked at this from a different perspective? As it not being a burden, but a privilege. Looking at it as a gift. I mean, they make a big deal about it at the beginning of the movie. There's a whole shrine to their ancestor, to red pandas. This is really special. And not every family gets to go through something like this. I mean, how cool would it be if you could just blink, turn into a panda with a red poof of cute magic dust? I know for my gay ass, that would be iconic. So May chose the harder route because she knew how special this was. She'd have to learn to control her emotions and take time to figure out who she is. That's what's being taught here. not simply that kids should disobey their parents. Because if that's all that you got out of the movie, then you're missing the point. It's a spicy twist on an awkward phase of life. Disney made it fun. Disney made it magical. And you know what? Maybe kids are now feeling a little less overwhelmed going through puberty, like, okay, at least I'm not turning into a panda girl. I mean, movies are a reflection of life. And if we can't talk about periods in an animated movie in 2022, girl. Oh. Plus, the world is f***ed right now. So I don't think sitting at your computer and typing up a critical analysis of Turning Red is making kids rebellious and talking about taboo subjects like periods is really worth your time. I believe knowledge is power. And the more we talk about things and the more we see ourselves on screen, the less problems we're gonna have in the world. I'm 26 years old and I find myself seeing a part of me on screen even though I don't look or sound like May. And it's laughable because the film bros are saying they can't relate when everybody goes through puberty. Even you, little film bro. Remember when you were sitting in English and you got a boner because you looked over at Cindy and realized that her titties were coming in? Even you went through puberty. Can't run from it. It happened. It happens. Besides the messaging of it all, you can't deny that the animation is beautiful. I loved the use of colors, disruptive shots, and ultra-realistic rendering. The director Domi, she took advantage of every single second, and it reminded me of one of my other favorite animated movies, The Mitchells vs. the Machines. Both movies had so many small jokes in it that it felt full of humor and heart and magic. So, to the film bros that still have a problem with Turning Red, times are changing. We're telling stories about cultures of color, about cultures you may have never heard of. We're talking about periods. It's not something sexual, it's something that every person with a vagine goes through. Just don't watch it then. Don't watch it, and you can go and watch There Will Be Blood for the 1000th time, because your opinions are not wanted here. They're not wanted here. Farewell. Farewell. This movie was so special in so many ways, and I'm sure I could talk about it for a long time. But I think it succeeded at something all movies should do, helping us understand each other just a little bit better. I love this movie. And if you haven't seen it yet, it's on Disney+, so you need to go and watch it. Wait until this video's over, and then go and watch it. Okay? Go. Alright. And then you come back to the comments and let me know your thoughts. Turning Red is a coming-of-age story that stands out in a sea of coming-of-age stories. And I hope we see a lot more movies like this in the future. If you were into this video, if you were into me, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button because it's about to turn into a panda if you don't. And let's continue this conversation in the comments. If you're looking for more of me, I've got 2 other videos out, one about Euphoria and one about Nicole Kidman's iconic wig looks. Both will leave you with a boost of dopamine, I promise. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Jake Wild, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Alright, bonus clip, because I already know y'all gonna be asking. Listen. She was hard to find. Went to Downtown Disney. There was 3 left. I said, let's be smart and budget. So we're gonna go visit a different store and then we're gonna come back. When we came back, it was gone, sold out, deceased, empty. Even the shelves were replaced with t-shirts. Anyways, I finally got my hands on one. And wait until you see what's inside. All right, we're doing an unboxing. We're doing an unboxing, girls. First of all, when you take the situation out of the bag itself, we've got a cute little pillow. Ooh, she can stand on her own. She doesn't need filling. And when you see what this is, everybody stop, everybody stop, everybody stop. Oh, bam. I mean, isn't that so cute? Isn't that so cute? Isn't that so fucking cute? I mean, period. It's got boba. It's got the panda. It's got May in all of her phases, and it's soft. She's got some dots on the back, so she provides texture. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mm-mm. Oh, excuse me. I forgot about the snacks that are on it too. Oh, it's just everything. I'm 26. 26 years old. 26 years of age. Love it. Also, we've got Wanda over here. She's a Build-A-Bear. She was a gift. She was a Christmas gift from my sister. She's also iconic. She is ready for the multiverse of madness. Period. And look what she's got on her leg. Oh, cute. Hold on. Influencer shot. Oh gosh. Wow. That's cute, right? No, you don't need to put it on me. Put it on the foot. Right. Hold on. There we go. There's a clear shot. Isn't that cute? Disney, I better be getting a commission if any of my viewers purchase this stuff. $34.99. $34.99 for a blanket in a bag. That's a pillow. No comment, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Okay, I'm done.